Okay, so then that's fine. Okay, let's start the session. Today we are going to discuss about the patching, guys. Okay, so what is this patching? What is an update? How many types of updates are there? How to download a patch? Okay, how to apply a patch? How to remove patch? Okay, so all these things we'll discuss today. Okay, right. So patching means, so we are going to discuss about patching, right? Patching means applying the updates. Simple. So regularly you're also doing the patching, right? In your mobile phone. Sometimes, okay, it will ask you to update your application and all. Sometimes it will ask you to update your mobile phone and all. So the OS, it is going to be updated, right? So regularly also we are going to do patching in our mobile phones. We are going to update our applications, guys. So patching, simple definition, patching means applying the updates. Whatever updates are there, those updates we are going to apply. That is called patching. What will happen if I don't apply the updates, guys? Can anyone tell me why we have to apply the updates? What will happen if we skip the updates? What will happen?
It will increase this process
Process means
like OS,
it will
mobile updates,
it will
apps.
increase the process.
Yes,
I am not sure what exactly.
Maybe security vulnerabilities.
security. Sir.
Very good, very good. The main concern is security vulnerability. Security vulnerabilities. Okay. So as you people are trying for the job, once you got the job, you will do your work, right? In the same way, across the globe, hackers will be there. Morning to evening, their work is they will try to hack the systems or servers, whatever is possible. Okay, so they will keep releasing virus files and all, so they will keep releasing viruses and all so into the market. So unknowingly what will happen if you click on that one particular link and all, automatically your system will be hacked or server will be hacked or server will be affected, so database will be affected. So lot of vulnerabilities are there. So to mainly to avoid the security vulnerabilities, we have to apply the patches. We cannot skip the patches. It's a security violation. You should apply the patches. Okay, if you don't apply the patches, what will be there, guys? There is no guarantee to your server. There is no guarantee to your SQL server databases and all. There is no guarantee to your data. Suddenly, they might take control of your system. Okay, and I'm not sure whether how many of you heard about ransomware. Ransomware, I guess 2 3 years back, it was introduced by hackers. What this ransomware will do, this is a virus file. If you click on any links and all, somehow it will come to your system and the system will be locked. Okay, the hackers, they will take control of your system and they will lock your system. If you want to unlock your system, you have to pay some money to the hackers. That's how this ransomware will do. So they will keep on releasing virus files, guys. They will keep on releasing virus files to take control of another servers, to take control of the data. So lot of security vulnerabilities are there in the market. To avoid these security vulnerabilities and all, we should apply the patches. We cannot skip the patches. It's a mandatory activity in the organization. We have to apply the patches regularly on every server. On every server, SQL server side we will apply patches, and again Windows server side also they are going to apply the patches. So two types of patches will be there. SQL patches, SQL DBA is responsible for that. Windows patches, Windows team is responsible for that. Okay, so sometimes if they are doing Windows patching also as a SQL DB, we will have some work, right? Why? Because they are patching our SQL machines only, right? SQL servers will be hosted on some other servers and all, on some other Windows machines and all. So they will patch the Windows machines. So what will happen? Your SQL server also will be rebooted. So you have to do some health checks from the SQL server side also. So mainly we'll concentrate on the SQL patches. We are not going to touch Windows patches and all. That will be controlled by the Windows team. That will be taken care by the Windows team, guys. Okay. So first main criteria, first reason to apply the patches. Why we have to apply patches, guys? So we should apply the patches. Okay. Why? Because to avoid the security vulnerabilities. To avoid the security vulnerabilities, and again to fix the bugs also. Okay, some bugs will be there. In case if we found any bug, if we report to Microsoft, Microsoft will fix that bug by using a patch file. No, Ravikaran. Antivirus is completely totally different and patch file is totally different. What antivirus will do, antivirus will keep scanning your system. It will check any affected files are there or not. It will delete if any virus files are there. Your patch don't scan your system, right? So that's the antivirus is a separate software. Patching is a separate package that we have to apply. Okay, both are totally different. Okay, Ravi, fine.
Fine,
Right.
Amit.
So
Thank you.
mainly for two reasons we have to apply the patches. One is to avoid the security vulnerabilities. Second one is to fix the bugs. These are the main two reasons we have to apply the patches, guys. So how we will start the process? First we'll discuss about the process in the organization. Patching process we'll discuss. Okay, first we'll discuss about the patching process. So here, in case if we have some X application, okay, if we have some X application, guys, imagine you're in an office, okay, we will have a lot of internal applications, external applications in the organization. For any company, lot of internal and external applications, okay, external applications. So internal applications means, for example, you are working in an office. You're working in an office, guys. Okay. So you have to fill your time sheet. You have to fill your time sheet. They will have their own tool or application of same only. So they will design one tool in the organization. So for example, HCL, Accenture, these are big service-based companies, right? They will have their own tool, their own application to fill the timesheet. Timesheet means today you come to office, right? 8 hours. What you did in these 8 hours? 1 hour training, 5 hours work, 2 hours. Okay, some other things and all certification kind of thing. So what you did in these 8 hours? On what project you worked for these 8 hours? You have to mention, guys. That is called timesheet. They are going to track you each and every second that you are there in the organization. If you are working for 8 hours or 9 hours, you have to mention what you did for this 8 to 9 hours in the office. Tickets, incidents, I worked for 2 hours. Tasks, I worked for 3 hours. Change request, I worked for 1 hour. 1 hour training, 1 hour some mandatory whatever it is there. So you have to fill the timesheet. So for that they will design one application. Like that, say for example, you want to book the cab in the office, okay? In the office, generally office will provide cab, right? Organization will provide the cab. Organization will provide the cab. So what you have to do, generally maintenance team will be there. Maintenance team, they are going to take care of that particular, what I can say, cab booking and all for the employees. Cab bookings and all for the employees, please. Okay, cab bookings and all for the employees, right? So here, to book the cab, again they will design one application. Small application will be there. So in that you can book the cab and all. These are the internal applications. External application means Redbus is one external application. Like this external application, public applications will be there. Internal application means for any requirement, small applications will be there. Okay. So for example, if you are patching, imagine you are patching one application, right? Every application will be associated to one database, right? At the end of the day, got the point? Every application without database, in the first class we discussed three-tier architecture. Every application should be associated with one database in the back end. Every application should be associated with one database in the back end. For example, so this is the application, guys. Book a cab, book my cab. Okay, in the office you have this application, book my cab application. This is having one DB server. Okay, this is having one DB server or two DB servers. This book my cab application is running on one web server, one application server, one DB server. Imagine. So application will have application owner. Application will have application owner. In the organization, application owners will be there, or product owners. We can say product owners, application owner or product owner or whatever it is. Okay, application POC, point of contact, or SPOC, SPOC or SPOC, single point of contact. Okay, application, each application will have application owner, guys. Means that guy is responsible for the application. The application owner is responsible for the application. He has to take care of this book my cab application. If this application is down, then application owner is responsible. He has to keep checking with other teams, hey, why my application is down? What's happening on my application? So that's the responsibility of the application owner. Imagine this book my cab is running on one DB server. 1 or 2 or 10 or 20 depends upon the application size. Generally the applications will run on that particular DB servers, guys. Now you want to patch the server. Okay, imagine his name is something Smith. Okay, his name is Smith, application owner is Smith. So what you have to do, you want to patch the DB server, right? So you have to send an email, hey Smith, I see that your application is running on SQL Server 2019. Okay, so as a maintenance, okay, as per the maintenance, we have to patch the SQL Server. So patching is a downtime activity. As you know that patching is a downtime activity. We have to restart Windows machine before and after patching. We have to restart Windows machine before and after patching. Please let us know. Please let us know when we can apply the patches.
Hi,
Thanks.
Shanmugh.
Yes, yes, yes,
Lakshmi.
yes. Yes.
Sorry to disturb.
No problem, Lakshmi.
Yeah, I'm not able to see the screen.
Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes, and Shanmugh, we can see the screen.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we can see.
Lakshmi, can you please reconnect?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. So like this, you have to send an email to the user. Okay, hey Smith, I see that your application is running on SQL Server 2019. So as per the maintenance, we have to patch the SQL Server. So patching is a downtime activity and we have to restart the Windows machine before and after patching. Please let us know. I'm just giving a sample mail format. You can generally these words only will be used. Why? Because you have to mention. You have to mention why? Because Smith, he may aware or he may not aware that you need to restart the Windows machine. You have to remind him that we have to restart the Windows machine before and after patching. Restarting Windows machine means restarting SQL Server also. All the applications that are running on that Windows machine has to be restarted. Right? When you restart Windows Server, all the applications will be restarted, right, automatically. So you have to tell him, hey Smith, we have to reboot the server before and after patching. So let us know what is the best time to apply the patches on this server. Like that, you have to send an email. Then Smith will check when the usage will be less. Okay, book my cab is there, right? This application usage when it will be less. Generally, night time, weekends and all, no one will book the cab, right? In the office, I am saying, not in the public Ola cabs, not Uber cabs and all. In the office, weekends and all, less traffic will be there for this application. Then Smith will reply, hey DBA team, hey DBA team, please apply the patches. Please apply the patches on this Saturday, okay, Saturday 10 a.m. Like this he will reply. Okay, like this he will reply. Sometimes the Smith will ask, if Smith is new, then he will reply like this, do we really need to apply the patches? Can we skip the patches? These kind of questions also you will get it from the Smith. You have to apply the patches, otherwise it's a security vulnerability. If you mention that word security vulnerability, no one will take the risk. Okay, I'm giving you the downtime. This is the downtime, guys. He is giving the downtime. At 10 a.m. you can apply, 10 to 12 a.m. you can apply the patches. Okay, 10 to 12 p.m. you can apply the patches. Again, here also you have to mention how much time it will take. So we need 3 hours downtime. Okay, we need 3 hours downtime. So please let me know here. We are going
Shanmugh, one doubt. How
Yes.
we'll decide that 3 hours or 4 hours? How we
Very
would
good
decide
question.
that
Very good
time?
question. So generally, patching will be if you are patching one server, hardly it will take 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay, if the server is big, sometimes it might take 1 hour. Then why we will take 3 hours, sir? You cannot expect, right, what will happen during the patching, right? So if the patching is failed, to troubleshoot, at least you need 2 hours downtime, right? See, if you ask 3 hours and if you complete the patching in 1 hour, that is happy. He is also happy, you will be also happy. But if you ask 1 hour time deadline, a tight deadline, you asked for 1 hour. No, 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 1 hour enough. Then you patched the server, unfortunately patching is failed. So you asked only 1 hour, that 1 hour deadline is completed. Then how you are going to manage? You cannot ask the deadline downtime again and again, right? So if you ask, if you are in safe side, if you ask 3 hours, then if you complete in 1 hour, that will be fine. Application will be up and running in the next 1 hour itself. From the next 1 hour itself, from the next hour itself, the application will be up and running. Lakshmi, can you see the screen now? Lakshmi? You are in mute, I guess. Okay, so that's why you got the point now. Generally for one server it will take 45 minutes. If the server is big, up to 1 hour it will take, but safe side will take 3 hours downtime for one server. But again, sir, for two servers can I take 6 hours? No, not required. 3 hours is enough. Why? Because parallelly we can do. Hardly to initiate the process it will take 5 to 10 minutes only. So once you initiated one process, patching on one server, again you can connect to another server and you can patch the second server also. For 2 hours, 3 server, for 2 servers, 3 servers, up to 3 servers you can take 3 hours downtime. If it is more than 3 servers and all, you can take 4 hours, 5 hours. You will get an idea, guys. Okay. So generally for one server, we'll generally ask for 2 to 3 hours downtime. Sometimes that guy will give you 3 hours downtime. Sometimes he will tell you, no, 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 I cannot give 3 hours downtime. It's a critical application. I'll give you 2 hours downtime. Like that, they are going to negotiate with us. This is how it will work. Clear, guys? You should mention that you need how many hours of downtime and what is the best possible time to apply the patches. So he mentioned like this. So what you have to do, guys, next? What is the next step you have to do? Can anyone tell me? Why I mentioned Smith here? Why not any Indian guy?
Timing.
Very good.
He might be working in US.
Very
The
good.
server might be working
So
in
it's
US.
very important that he simply mentioned 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. but he didn't mention, right, whether it is IST timings, EST timings, PST timings, BST timings, MST timings, UST timings. Lot of timings are there. Time zones are there, guys. Very important. Very, 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 very important, guys. If you are in the organization, if your client is from different country, you have to keep track. Here you can add one clock, guys. Here you can add extra clock. Okay, now you can see, right, this is like your our Indian time zone, IST, right? See here I just added EST also. Now what is the time in EST? 9:03 p.m. Okay, so you have to again cross check with the Smith. Hey Smith, so 10 to 12 p.m. is it IST or EST? Sometimes they will mention EST like that, sometimes they don't mention. You have to cross check with them what is the time zone. It's very important, guys. You might think this is Saturday of your time, right? So but if you plan Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning IST, that will be Friday night for them, so business will be there, so they are going to lose the business. Got the point? Always if you see any timings, means always you have to check whether what time zone it is. If he is from India, if two DBAs from India are discussing, no need to ask the time zone. But if you are discussing with other guys from other countries, always if they mention time zone, that's good. If they don't mention, by doing patching, SQL version is going to be changed. No, Avinash, I'll tell you. Okay, yes, version will be changed, but not major and minor version. Version will be changed, but not major and minor version. I'll show you. Guys, is it clear, everyone? Any questions here? So if you see the timings and all, what you have to ask them, which time zone it is. Sometimes they will mention EST and all, sometimes they don't mention the time zone, so you have to cross check. That's your business, that's your responsibility to cross check the time zone. Clear, everyone? Again, from US, if you are talking with a IST time zone guy, you have to cross check with them which time zone. Okay, so then he gave the downtime, guys. This is called downtime, this 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Downtime means what? So in these 2 hours the application will be down. This is expected. This is expected. So what application owner will do, he will send an email to all the application team, those who are using that application. He will send an email, hey guys, the server will be down from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Maintenance window. You will set a maintenance window. Server will be down for 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Please don't access the application in this time. Okay, so like that application, that is application owner headache. We are not going to take any responsibility. That will be that will be taken care by the application owner. Chalo, now application owner is also approved. What next? Once he approved, we have to raise a change request. Once application owner approved, what you have to do, guys, you have to raise a change request for patching. Change request is a process. Okay, what is this change request, guys? It's just a ticket. Okay, it's a ticket, guys. You have to let them know that you are patching on SQL server. In the organization, if you are doing anything on the server, it's not like simply once the application owner is approved, you can do it. No, auditing will be there. They are going to audit. Sorry for the disturbance from the outside. Okay, so some songs are coming, I guess. Okay, so you have to raise a ticket, guys. Once the customer approved the change request, you have to raise a ticket. That is called change ticket. That is called change request. We have different types of tickets. Okay, incidents, tasks, change tickets, problem tickets. Okay, SC tasks, C tasks, request items, like this different types of tickets are there. So you have,
number.
sorry,
Incident number.
incident number, right? Incident ticket means incident number will be there. So like we will have different types of tickets will be there, guys. Okay, if possible at the end of the sessions in the last class, I will show you how the tickets formats will be, how you can identify an incident, who will decide for patching activity. Sandeep, just now we discussed. So generally it's a mandatory activity, no one will decide. Regularly in the organization we have to patch the servers. No one is going to decide. But you might ask one question, why now? Okay, why now means, generally, for example, if I am having 100 servers, guys, I am just giving one example, 100 servers. We have different types of updates. We have service packs, we have cumulative updates, we have hot fixes, we have some GDUs, QFEs. Different types of updates are there. Okay, so we have different types of updates are there. So sir, I'll tell you about this major updates, minor updates and all. Okay, I'll tell you. 1 minute. One minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Today is my wife's birthday. I have to wish her.